Hey little fuckers, HisEvenSeven here, bringing you a little League of Legends replay. This time I'm playing top lane, and it's not gonna be Renekton. I'm actually playing top lane Alistar as he came about, where we got a jungle Nautilus, a mid Twist of Fate, ADC Draven, and then a Lissandra support on my team. And I'm laning against an Irelia with an Aatrox jungle, Teemo mid, Caitlyn ADC, and a Viger support. So we got a little bit of a weird matchup in bot lane and a Teemo mid, and some fun happening. We're going to get right into the game action, because I do not want to waste much time, as I have in lots of many occasions. But basically, top lane Alistar became a thing because you want a tank in the top lane, and his ult does that. You want to be able to have some sort of CC so you can set ganks up. Alistar has that. He wants some sort of sustain. He has that with his heal. And he's got a bunch of harass with his W and then auto attack combo, which is basically his main source of harass in lane, unless you want to go all in, and then you fucking WQ combo him and knock him up and go ham and whatnot. But, yeah, basically you're just W autoing, because you can get that mid-air headbutt knock up, or fucking auto attack in mid-air. And, like, Alistar's just so safe. You can farm under your tower if they come in on you, you can knock them up, you can knock them away, you can flash away, you can do whatever. Even if they, like, I know they warded here, and I just dance on the ward. I don't care if they invade. I'm Alistar. I can either, if they were to actually come in, I could, one, trinket over the wall somewhere, and headbutt them away over the wall, saving my flash for another wall, lengthening my distance, or I could just headbutt main damage dealer away, whatever. Or I could knock them up as they come in and then flash away in hopes to get away. Or I could just flash away and start heal and save myself from an ignite, which only Viger has, and Viger's not going to come up for an invade. But yeah, I'm not going up and through the river because Irelia could be there, and that's a nice chunk of damage early. Alistar has a really bad early game. Yeah, he can harass and whatnot, but he doesn't do a lot of damage until he gets a few levels in his headbutt and can sustain a little bit. So there's the first little headbutt auto combo, and as you can see, it doesn't do that much damage. She gets a stun in and some autos, and she can definitely outtrade Alistar early. But as long as I play it safe and I just not take as much minion damage while I do my knock up or knock back auto combos, then I can just, I'll be fine. Because I started Flask with some extra health pots and a mana pot so that I can sustain even more. Because I know Irelia is going to put down some early pressure, especially if she hits level 2 first, which I'm Alistar. That's probably going to happen. I don't have skills that I can farm with unless I want to waste my mana, which is one of the reasons that he kind of came back. He got a little buff to his mana costs, so now he can spam his headbutt a little more often than he could before, giving him more harass potential. But anyways, as you can see, we're both pretty low here from trading and taking minion damage, and she went into a caddy wave and blah blah blah. But Nautilus is going to be coming up. I fuck up my combo, which gives her opportunity to stun me, and she's far away. And I'm actually taking a lot of minion damage right now. I kill off the caddy at least, so that stops hitting me, but I'm still taking a bunch of damage. We end up both flashing away from each other. Nautilus flashes back on top and lands the hook and just fucking pounds her ass into the ground as she falls over and dies. And I'm just like, her, as we both fucking flash away from each other. Well, she was more flashing away from Nautilus, but I was flashing away from minion damage, which I was still taking, which I kind of forgot about. But I don't really care at that point, because I still got fucking another flask that I could chug, and I got all my health pots that I just fucking drank as well. I also got teleport if I wanted to go back, but I built up a huge minion wave right here. And I wanted to see what Irelia was going to do with this, because I didn't want her to just have this for free. So I stuck around, chugged my pots and whatnot, get a couple more fucking damage down. And she ends up tanking all this minion damage. She gets a stun on me, that's great and all. But look at that. She just teleported back to lane and she's down to a quarter health, while I'm at full health after chugging all my flasks and health pots. And plus I got a heal. So she's thinking about going in on me. I don't know why, because now there's a caddy wave here, and there's just so much. She's definitely underestimating the power of Alistar. The power of top Alistar. You max your W first. She goes in on me again. I don't know why. So I smack her, I knock her up, and I just walk away laughing as she takes all that minion damage. Look at all those caster minions, and there was a caddy minion there. As soon as you hit someone with an auto attack or an auto attack empowered ability, such as her E, I believe, does take caddy or minion damage, minion aggro, But yeah, she took all that minion damage, and I just had to smack her and walk away. I probably could have headbutted her into the ground and walk away, but fuck it. And then I just pushed that into the tower so that she doesn't get anything, because I know that she just wasted her teleport. And now she loses all that experience and gold, and I'm a huge chunk ahead. Another reason you start Flask is so that you can stick around all that extra time, and you can actually stay long enough to get your Sheen gold. You need a good 1200, and you want a little more than just the 1200, because look at that Sheen damage. Headbutt with the AP damage from the Sheen, auto with the Sheen empowered. You just fucking crush. Like, I just walk up to her and take the Sheen damage. Boom! Fuck it. Smack her around again. Look at that. If I had my combo, or if I used my ult earlier, I probably could have killed her there, because the early power of the Sheen. Like, there's just so much power. And everything scales pretty good off of AP. So you're getting a good base damage from your skills alone. And plus, Alistar has one of the highest ADs scaling in the game. So you just fucking... Sheen is awesome on him. And she goes in, hits some minions. I go all in, smack her around a bit, give her a tap on the ass as she walks away. And she sticks around again. I don't know why she sticks around, but she hits me, takes a bunch of minion damage again. I get some Sheen procs off, and I headbutt her to finish her off. And I walk away taking a shit ton of damage because I'm Alistar and I don't give a fuck. I'm level 7 and I got 1300 HP. The cow don't care. I also got a couple of wards because vision control is nice when you're playing top lane. And I just throw my trinket down instead of a ward there because I don't need to waste the actual ward right now because Aatrox was just mid and I didn't need to, I didn't need complete vision, but just in case it's there, because you never know who else might be up there. I really could have teleported to a ward or something. I wasn't sure when that was coming back. But right now, just in case she does not have her teleport, I'm trying to push this in as fast as I can so that she loses the caddy wave. But she gets here in time, so I kind of back off. I chug my flasks, I get my harass down, trying to stay out of minion aggro. And then she's disrespecting. I don't know why she's just dancing around. She's 2 levels down, and I'm like double her CS, and she's going to be disrespecting. So I stuck around, and I chugged my flasks. I got wards still, just in case my trinket runs out in the river or tri-bush there, which it just did as I'm speaking. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going in on this. So I hit level 8. She didn't even hit 6 yet. Pop my ult, get that extra AD, headbutt to finish her off again, and here comes Aatrox. Now I got the 70% damage reduction running, plus a bunch of extra AD, but it ran out, and I didn't have enough mana to do anything else. So Aatrox was able to finish me off before I could get his passive down. He also had red buff, so that was just ticking away on me. It wasn't fun. If I had mana, I might have been able to take him, but I didn't, so it was not good. But I ended up getting Irelia in the end, so whatever. Aatrox is pretty fed now, though. He's 3-1. He got that shutdown bonus off of me. But it's not a big deal. I get my fucking boots, and I'm getting my another ward, and I don't have teleport right now, so I just strut my ass back to lane. And I got my makings of a phage. Because I'm not really worried about the Irelia damage per se. I'll just fucking get some health and a little more damage for myself. I am running... Why am I looking over here? I'm running 21-9 masteries, by the way. Scaling with AD and cooldown and double-edged sword and the spell weaving bullshit, dangerous game, all that good stuff. And then my runes, I'm using hybrid pen setup that I use, which has... It's mostly I use it for my supports, for like auto harass and whatnot. It's got a bit of AD, it's got a bit of AP, and then it's got hybrid pen, so your magic pen, your armor pen, and then it's got armor, magic resist, and a bit of health too. So it's got a bit of everything. It's like a Triforce fucking page. Irelia's roaming around. I saw her with my like 13 million wards, but fucking she like flashes under the turret trying to get Twisted Fate. Ends up taking like 15 turret shots and low as fuck now. So now she has to roam all the way the fuck back. So I was just trying to push this as fast as I could because I saw her going down there. I wasn't going to roam down because I knew Twisted Fate was going to be fine. He was under his tower and whatever. If he dove, then I would just get this tower up here because it's pretty low and I'm building up a nice wave once again. That's what you do. You slow push and you build up a wave, and then you just take the tower and roam around. That's why I grab all these wards, because I know I'm going to have the opportunity to roam around, because I'm pressuring this Irelia like crazy. She thinks she's putting damage down on me. She put the bilge water down and everything. I don't know what the fuck she was thinking. I still got my ult that I can use. I didn't even chug any fucking... I chug like one of my flasks and then just fucking go in and pop her in the head because I fucked my combo up and didn't get my pulverize. I might have been lagging that game or I might have just been timing it wrong. Whatever the case, I just didn't land the combo and I had to walk up to get the Sheen proc. But I still got her in the end, so it's no harm done. I didn't have to waste flash to get it. But she's not coming back now. She just spawned, but she doesn't have teleport. So I'm just pushing this in, getting the fucking minions to die to the tower so she loses more and more experience. Hoping that Aatrox doesn't come. I didn't put my ward down in the trinket. In the trap bush, like I probably should have done. But, meh. I can do that whenever. I think I'm going to go do that right now because I want to stay for this caddy wave. Now that that's just coming up the lane there. So say fuck it, and I go for there. Just in time too, because Aatrox kind of comes around. But I really want that caddy. It's just looking at me and I'm like, baby, I want that shit. But I see Aatrox, I see him sweep the bush, and I don't know why I walk towards him. I really shouldn't have done that. And then I walk towards him trying to fucking pop him into the tower. I actually end up getting his... passive while they try and dive me. Irelia has to flash out. But Aatrox flashes in thinking he can kill me, but I get him under the tower. And then this fucking Twisted Fate. So many... misses his Q completely. Like, throws it backwards. Oh my... He did this against Teemo earlier in the mid lane when he was trying to kill him. He stunned him up and missed his Q completely. And then almost died. And then throws a last second blue card to kill him. I'm pretty sure it was all planned in his mind. That that was all calculated, the fucking blue cards and everything. He knew what he was doing. It's remarkable, this Twisted Fate. But he does that all game. He just fucking misses all of his shit. But I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna teleport mid, save the tower, because Teemo's pushing hard, and Twisted Fate's gotta go back, so I'm like, alright, whatever. Boom, push this out. Teemo's probably going back, whatever. Oh shit, I just knocked him up and boom, Teemo's there. I tried to get in front of him to headbutt him away, but I fucking couldn't get in there in time, and then he's blind fucked me. And I would have killed him if I had a couple more autos down on him, but the blind fucking pissed me off. But Nautilus doesn't even give a fuck. He's just going for it. He's just tanking the tower. Who gives a shit? I got the shield on. I don't give a fuck. He's still going. He's like, okay, whatever. I guess I can't get her finally. So I go back to trying to take the tower. Nautilus ends up fucking finding him. Teemo jumps on his ass. And boom! Twisted Fate comes to my rescue. He actually lands his Q, and fucking we take that, and then we take the tower. Aatrox down. Boom! Now Irelia's pushing, so we're gonna fucking wander our ass up there. I got my Triforce finished, by the way, so I'm doing a nice chunk of damage when I get my procs off with the mid-air auto attacks, or when I just go in completely and destroy them, like I'm gonna do to this Irelia right now. Even though I'm low as fuck, she thinks she's getting away. She just ults that shit and fucking boom, 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 whatever. But Twisted Fate's coming around, so little does she know, she's gonna get fucked. Except she's not. I forgot I went back under the tower and just farmed away. I don't even need to worry about the minions tanking shit. I can fucking let them hit the tower. Boom! They're doing dragon while I'm up here zoning out Irelia still. She's taking out her trinket while my pink lives on. I probably shouldn't put it that close to the edge, but oh well. I go in, get a nice fucking W auto harass down, heal up and get ready for some more. Boom! Get my boom and pop my ult and go ham on her. She goes that way for some reason. I don't know where the fuck she was going. But she actually gets away with a nice flash from the bush into the other bush. I wasn't expecting that. But she's not getting away because I still got my flash, and then she goes in on me and I'm like, ah, fuck it, I'm gonna walk away now. And boom. Oh, I'm so tanky with the Triforce health and my flask chugging away, and I'm just Alistar. He's got a lot of health. How much health do I got now? 2,000 health with just a Triforce. Like, I don't even have any tank items, and I'm 21-9, and I'm still just tanking the shit out of these towers. Like, that's just the power of top Alistar and his ultimate and just everything he can do. So much CC in his kit. And you can chain it so well if you, like, headbutt him against the wall. You don't necessarily have to land your pulverize right away. You can get a couple autos off, including your Triforce proc and all that stuff. So, now that I already do enough damage, I'm not worried about damage. So normally what you do is you go for your Shiv next in the top Alistar meta build. Like, that's what the Koreans are doing. But I don't really do that. I go for the Frozen Heart because a lot of the damage is fucking AD. Boom! There goes Caitlyn. They stick around too long. I step on a trap, so Viger's going to get away. Flashes away from Nautilus, though. I'm not sure if we actually catch up to him or not. I don't think we do. I think we just back off. But yeah, I start building towards my Frozen Heart because I want the cooldown reduction to keep smacking people around and pulverizing and keep the CC going, and heals for the extra Sheen procs, or Triforce procs, I guess. And, since I'm against Irelia, building pure armor won't really do much because she does a lot of true damage. So what did I built a Giant's Belt? Because I'm not too worried about all the AP damage. Their Viger is a support, so he's not going to be doing that much damage. He's not scaling his Q off of anything. He's not building Rabadons and Zanyas and shit. He just got a little bit of damage, so I'm not worried about that. And Teemo's got a Majias and shit, so, and getting wrecked by everybody, so I'm not worried about Teemo. So I just figured building health would be more beneficial than building magic resist in this situation. Also, Irelia does a little bit of magic resist, or fucking magic damage and stuff too. But I got my flask so I can chug away and whatnot, and I just go back up top farming away while my team fights. Probably when they shouldn't be fighting, because I'm not there, and support Lissandra went way too fucking ham. I'm just top farming, so I'm going to watch over here for a bit. Everybody's just chilling. I know it's happening because they have this ward here, and I'm watching my team, obviously, so I start roaming down, and I think I hit a mushroom on the way down. Yep, there's the mushroom there, so they know I'm coming. Aatrox is like, oh, fuck, man, Alistar's here, what do we do? I'm going to get him. Nope! You're fucking dead. I knock him out of his ult. I pop mine and just fucking start whacking away on Teemo, hoping to catch him. And then we end up getting a hook on there. Draven comes in with his ult, and I finish Caitlyn off with a headbutt. Boom! Triple kill for the cow. Now I'm 10-2-2. I'm not really farming too well because I'm kind of roaming around and trying to help people and whatnot. But I'm definitely ahead of this Irelia, which is the main thing I gotta do. So I go over here. I'm not realizing I have a red. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get this red. And then he smites it away, and I got pissed, but I didn't realize I already had a red. So I'm like, oh, whatever, man. Yeah, good job. Good. And then they're going to go on that fucking Irelia. But I don't got any mana, so I'm just like, I don't know about this, guys. I kind of only got enough for one headbutt. And there I go. I smack her, and fucking TF misses gold card, so Nautilus has to use his ult to save his ass. But we end up getting Irelia. We kind of blew a little too much there, but whatever. Bop, bop. Nautilus knows what's good. While Draven's all alone bot farming away, he just gets crushed by Viger and Aatrox together. So now I go back, I finish my Frozen Heart with all that extra gold, and I'm thinking about what I should get, and I believe I get my Moby Boots so that I can be a big, fast, scary cow. Nope, instead I went for a Vamp Scepter so I can have a little more sustain and sticking to people, because I will be going for a Blade of the Ruin King. Not only to complement the attack speed from the Triforce, but also the attack damage with the Triforce procs, and then extra sustain for dueling people and staying alive from Irelia, because she has a lot of sustain. So does Caitlyn eventually, but she built Infinity Edge. But then Aatrox is like the king of sustain. I didn't know Teemo was hidden there, but they're all fucking around with him while I go up here. And I'm just like, oh shit, there's fucking 3 of them here. So I pop my ult when I get CC'd. I get Aatrox's passive down, and then I start focusing on Caitlyn, applying the red buff procs to her. I miss my auto in midair, so I had to flash over to get her. But that's alright, because Aatrox goes back in for me for some reason. And I end up getting a double kill. 1v3, who gives a fuck? Viger runs off, he's all scared because the cow's a big scary monster. But Irelia shows up thinking she can take me. Even though my ult's down, I still just fucking go ham on her. I got my Vamp Scepter sustain, I got my heals, I got everything. Boom! One last auto and she's fucking gone. That was a little scary. But 1v4 technically. The cow gets away safely. I don't end up getting Viger, but I might as well have, so 1v4, the cow lives on. And that's the true power of Alistar top. You don't fuck around with a fed Alistar with a bunch of armor and a giant spell. He's got the health, he's got the mana, he can do whatever the fuck he wants now. Like, that's just, it's ridiculous. You can't do anything to him unless you really coordinate. They weren't really coordinated there. If Irelia would have showed up, or if Viger was a little more fed and Caitlyn had some armor pen, they might have been able to fucking pull it off. But they couldn't. So now, while my team just fucks around and gets mid tower and a bunch of kills and almost dies a bunch, and actually, Irelia ends up getting a Quadra here. You saw how bad this Irelia was in lane. She ends up getting a Quadra kill somehow. I'm not exactly sure. I think they were all just really low from the tower, and she ends up picking them off just luckily. Not really a true Quadra kill, like my fucking 1v4 that I just did. Even though that was a fucking 1v3 technically, because Viger ran away. But whatever, man. Irelia gets a Quadra while I get a tower. Not worth, really, but oh well. I go back and I finish a Warmogs. I don't finish a Randuin's or a Sunfire because I already got enough armor from the Frozen Heart where Caitlyn's not doing anything because she doesn't have armor pen. Irelia doesn't have armor pen really, but she's got all that true damage, so it doesn't really matter how much armor I build against her. Aatrox has a flare, so he's doing more magic damage than anything really, and he's got that Blade of the Ruin King, so I just go for more health. And I smack them around with my 5,000 health. Is that what that says? Or is that 3,000? Holy shit, that's a lot of health. Where's my C? Okay, it's 3,000. 3,400 health. We go in, we get the Baron, not even warded, so they have no idea. My pink's still there, by the way. You know, I put that in early as fuck in the game, and it's still fucking kicking. So now that we have Baron, Irelia's just chilling up here. Twisted Fate ults in, throws the red card, but that's enough to get the slowdown, enough for me to come in And we have all 5 of us there. Irelia was probably pissed, like, what the fuck? Lissandra pops her ult down. I actually get stunned up by Viger, so she gets away. But whatever. Nautilus goes in, gets the ult down on her, fucking lands the hook, and just smacks her around. Meanwhile, Twisted Fate almost dies to the tower. I'm just healing people up at this point while they just kill people. Ah, it's beautiful. And then Nautilus just tanks the tower. We just push in and take the base. I don't even think they surrender. I'm pretty sure we end up taking everything. Viger thinks he can get close, so I don't know why. Teemo gets really close, put some poison down, but I'm a cow. I got all that health, all that armor, all that Triforce. The Viger tries blowing me up. I just turn my ass onto Teemo. Pop my ult, start smacking him around. Probably popped it a little too early because he put a mushroom down after. But I'm not taking any damage from that Caitlyn. I just walk in, miss my auto on that, miss my pulverize, get destroyed by everybody. It's not a fun time for Alistar. They fucking flash on me and everything. I actually die. 13-3. It's my 3rd death of the game, and it's because I'm just fucking around, really. Nautilus going ham. Lissandra shows up. They start fucking around on Caitlyn. His ult's back up again? Holy fuck, Nautilus. Lissandra's taking out Aatrox while Nautilus hammers away. Gets the hook off. Atta boy, Nautilus. Atta boy. Xenos fire! Fucking shit up! Oh shit, he gets stunned up, ulted, gets Q'd, gets W'd, gets fucking Irelia'd. But holy shit, the damage is back on Irelia. That Lissandra, holy fuck, what the fuck she build? She's got like, oh fuck, Flash is on top of her, see ya later. Atta girl, Lissandra. So I just go in, I'm gonna teleport in, we're gonna finish the game. What did I buy? I finished my Bilge Water. I didn't even have time to finish the Bork. I just went and finished the Bilge Water, get the slow and the extra 100 magic damage, and more lifesteal and attack damage, whatever. I can stick to people more and kill them faster. Boom! Look at that. We one-shots Viger. I can use my Bork and auto him on the tower, or fountain, and it still kills him. It's just an all-out brawl. Good old endgame. Caitlyn thinks she can stick around and try and kill shit. Boom! Auto pulverize combo, and then she's just fucked. I'm just tanking towers for days. It doesn't even matter. I walk around healing people because I don't even need to hit them as they kill them. Farming up as they take a tower. And that's the end of the game. 15-3-9 with the Triforce, Warmogs, Frozen Heart, Bilge Water, and Merc Treads. I actually went Merc Treads because they had a lot of CC and blinds and whatnot. I didn't want to deal with that shit. But Moby Boots are usually what you would go, or maybe even Doran's Boots. I don't know why, but I always call Ninja Tabby Doran's Boots, probably because it blocks like auto attack damage. But anyways, top Alistar. Definitely give it a try. Practice your W auto mid-air combos. And your WQ combos especially, because you don't want to be headbutting people away and then wasting your Q, because that's a lot of mana and you don't want to do. Alrighty, so there's the top lane that's not Renekton that I can play, as you can see, even though that Irelia was kind of retarded. This is just a normal game too, but I'll get a ranked game of me actually ripping shit up with the top cow, and I'll get some more meta picks like Maokai and Gragas and all that good stuff that's now floating around in the top lane. That'll be next time. Whoop, 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 whoop.